Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim coming to you from inside the crusher. Check out my new toy, my new mod. I always wanted one of these. Look at that. This is going to make articulating and turning this camper a lot easier. In fact, just driving this truck normally, this truck is so big and requires several turns, almost full turns every time. This is going to make a lot easier. Look at that. I've always wanted one of these things. Anyway, I bought one at the parts store the other day and I put it on. The steering wheel is so fat that the ones at AutoZone and Advanced Auto Parts just didn't even go around it. So I had to order this one on Amazon. It's a little bit more pricey and it said extra large. I guess it's for truckers and stuff. But this big leather steering wheel, it went around. And since I got a rebate and returned my armrest, I know a lot of you did like the armrest and everything, but at least this all more matches the interior. It makes my truck look better, I think. And someone said, save that armrest idea for the day if you ever need to cover up cracks and stuff. But one person said, you're so meticulous and keep everything so nice that maybe if I keep it leathered and conditioned. And then another subscriber said they put a towel, which is what we've been doing. In fact, Tammy's even got a towel over her seat bottom there because I think it might be warm in the heat. Even though these are protective seat bottoms that I have on here, those Motor Trend. So she even puts a towel down there. She keeps getting on me, wanting me to put towels on the back here. So when we come back from the gym and we're kind of sweaty or something. So yeah, we're taking good care of it. So we don't need no stinking armrest. Got my gray natural here with its pad. And she's tough. She can take care of it. So now I'm going to head over to the Boynton Inlet. Sorry about that. Put you up there in the IOTI. And I want to try this out. You guys can witness it firsthand. Today is crunch time. All right, look at this. Oh, I love it. Guys, if you don't have one for your truck, maybe even your car. Let me see, I'm gonna turn out of here now. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you remember back in the day, old cars, they had power steering that you could spin with your finger. But today's power steerings are either assisted, speed sensitive, or they're electronic. So they're not really easy. All part of eliminating parts and giving you more of a feel of the road. Now, I do have this positioned at about 8 o'clock. And I think the normal position is at 10 and 2. But on the Tundra up here at 10 and 2, if I've got my fingers there right now, it's not only the steering wheel is thicker there. Here, I'm at a red light, I'll show you. It has these humps here. So the bracket, it won't go around. So right here, there's nothing. So I put it right there, and hopefully that'll be okay. Another secret that I learned, when you back up a camper or any kind of a trailer, if you put your hands on the bottom of your steering wheel rather than 10 and 2, there's no mistaking. You know how sometimes people back up and they start turning the wheel and they go, oh, no, I meant the trailer to go the other way. I'm going the other way. You get it kind of mixed up. If you put your hands on the bottom of the wheel and you turn your hand this way, that's the way the back of that trailer will go. If you have your hands on the bottom of the wheel and you turn your hand this way, that's the way when you back up your trailer is going to go. Now I've got my hand resting on my ball right now. I call it a ball, the steering ball. And I like it right there because, you know, it's kind of a convenient spot to drive. It really is. And then I can just come right off of it to my turn signal And being left-handed, I don't want it up here at 2 and do this with it. And if it's up here at 10, I consider that a spot 2. I was going to put it there, but right now I've got it right on 8 o'clock, and I like it. So we're going to go over here to the Boynton Inlet. I'm on Ocean Avenue in Delray Beach. And then Miss Tammy, she's got some errands to run this morning. I think she's getting a birthday gift and do some wrapping for Savannah's 4th birthday. That is in October, starting next month, tomorrow. I forget the day. There's so many of the kids that have the birthdays within a few days of each other. And she has 2 grandchildren. Haley, the eldest, is going to be 10. She is the day after Savannah. So that's always a problem. Not a problem, but you know, you got a party one day, then you got a party the next day. And both Wendy and Crystal, the mothers, like to do everything they can for their girls as far as parties and things like that, having people over. So it's a big coordination deal. Yeah, I've got my hand on the knob there. I think that what I'm noticing is I may have to move it ever so slightly. I might have it rotated out some, like not straight out, but it's not much off. So yeah, this will be the final couple of days for a while of South Florida, and coming down A1A right here and going to check it. That's what I say when I go to the inlet or the beach. We've been saying that since I lived in San Diego. Let's go check it. And we got that saying from, you know, going and looking at the surf and seeing if there was any waves worth paddling out and getting a set. So it's Saturday morning, and people are starting to file into Ocean Ridge Hammock Park, the free parking. There's still some spots. So I could have parked there if I wanted, but I'm gonna go down here to the inlet. Yeah, I'll move this ball around, I'll figure it out. But I gotta tell you, I highly recommend it. It's really nice. I'll put a link in the description of the video of my steering ball. And believe me, I don't think it's actually going to be too big. This particular brand, I think, sells the regular size and the XL. So if you have a car, let's say, and you've got one of those fancy wood grain steering wheel, or just like a normal steering wheel, but if it's a leather wrapped wheel like an Accord or any sport model car, or you got a big thick wheel, you're not going to find the small ones are going to fit. So, you know, get the extra large. They give you a little rubber insert that goes on the inside of the chrome bracket as well. But if I get tired of holding that knob, which I kind of was right there, I can go back up here and it's not in my way at about 11 o'clock where I normally put my hand. Let's take a look at the ocean today. I'm checking it. Pretty flat. Pretty flat. It's got a little bump on it. Oh, let me get my ball. Turn this wheel. It's got a little bump on it, meaning there's a little breeze probably. But otherwise, it's pretty flat out there. This makes all the difference in the world, folks, turning a big truck. You got to get one of these guys. Or gals. A lot of gals drive trucks. Yeah, I've wanted one my entire life. They're warning about flooding. You know, sometimes when the high tide comes in, this parking lot floods. See, right now I'm really using the ball to move around in here. Place is packed. So we're excited. We're going to get that camper hooked up, man. Hook it up on the back of this Tundra. I'm going to forget it's back there, I'm sure. Down here's where the flooding is. If I parked, I wouldn't even be able to get out of my truck. There's water right there. And this golf cart, he's got the spot. Here's a spot for me. And look, I got a really tight turn it, and I got the wheel. I got the ball. I'm straightening it out. I love this thing. So anyway, I'm going to be putting my hand on every single thing I've got in that shop in the back and figure out what we need to take with us, what we don't need. And I'm going to be looking at everything, giving it that old, do I use you? Do I need to use you? Will I be using you? And if not, it's either going to be stored, if it's something that I can't get rid of, or it's going to be out of here. More purging coming. More crushing